Hello and welcome to my next YouTube video. It's a change of plan actually. I was going to do the garden next, which I promise I'm going to start filming this afternoon, but it's my first day off for a while. So I thought I'd do a little quick video of a morning in my life. Is that right? The dog's walking in and out already. A morning in my life. A life in the morning. Morning. Yeah. A typical morning for me as a content creator or whatever it is I do. My YouTube is doing really, really well. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. I'm actually monetized. Well, I've applied to get monetized already, which I'm completely shocked about. So thank you if you've subscribed or if you've liked or if you've commented. I really appreciate it. I didn't expect it to do as well. Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of a different video, just a little bit more about me. I might pop these in every now and again and just show sort of my day-to-day life. So the last year's been a little bit of a tricky one, to be honest. As in career-wise, I've been a bit lost, if I'm perfectly honest. When I finished the shop, I started doing some brand work on Instagram, so creating content for brands, which went well. And I also did some interior design and just bits and bats of everything, really. Nothing sort of concrete, just did whatever I could to sort of pay the bills and bring the money in. Not last year, the year before, I thought I needed a little bit more stability in my life. So I decided to get a part-time job. So I got a part-time job, which was a shock to the system. After 15 years of being self-employed, to go back to actually employment was a bit of a shock. But the company was lovely, really, really enjoyed it. And then in May last year, it all went wrong. So I'm not going to go into great detail about it, but in May last year, a senior member of staff said something really derogatory to me, which was under the guise of banter, but it wasn't. And as soon as he said whatever he said to me, I immediately said, "No, you can't say that." And instead of saying, "Oh, sorry, I've overstepped the mark," he carried on for about 10 to 15 minutes. I ended up leaving. They wanted me to stay and try to make it so that I could work remotely, so I didn't actually have to go into the office anymore. But I didn't want to. It was done. There's certain things you can say to people, and there's certain things you definitely can't say to people under the guise of banter. So I left, but I didn't really realise how much it had an effect on my mental health. At the end of last year, I properly spiraled. So I had really dark moods and couldn't find any joy in anything, and that's not like me. And I also at an age of 50 where I'm perimenopausal, the hormones are here, there, and everywhere. So yeah, it was a bit of a tough year. Last year also, I joined the Facebook bonus program, which just came out of the blue, which is a thing where you can earn money through posting. Never even knew it was a thing, but it was. So I started really concentrating on my Facebook interior page and started posting loads. I tripled my follower account and I got loads of shares and comments, and my reach was massive. And I started earning some really good money from it. So it was enough to pay my bills every month plus a little bit more. So I was like, oh my gosh, after like 10 years of being in social media, it's finally paying. I'm finally making it pay. Absolutely brilliant. And then at the end of February this year, I got scammed. I got scammed out on my Facebook page. They took my page. I've managed to get my page back, but the monetization has gone. So any money that I was earning can no longer earn. Whether it'll get sorted at some point, I don't know, but hopefully, fingers crossed. But this is another reason why I've started YouTube, to hopefully monetize. Hopefully, it's a new thing I can do. But yeah, it's been a bit tough, and I'm a bit of a worrier. And we've also bought a house. This happened before the scam took place. So this is sort of, we put the offer in for the house, so it was all going through. So we did have like some savings from selling our last house, so they're all caught up with the house. I'm like, But I've been a single mum, and that puts you in a good stead for anything that happens in your life. If you can cope with as being a single mum and paying your bills and making it work, then anything life throws at you, you sort of can go ahead and tackle it straight on. So yeah, that's where I am at the moment. I think that's just nice to get that off my chest because it has been a tough year and I've not really talked about it much. I'm at a point now where I'm like, right, let's crack on, let's do this. I'm not going to be down for long, let's do it. I'm going to show you a typical morning for me. It's just chaos. I don't really know what I'm doing from day to day, to be honest. I don't stop. From the minute I get up in the morning, I'm doing something till probably about 8, 9 o'clock at night where I crash. And then sometimes I think I've not really had a productive day. But yeah, I'm forever doing something. If it's not something on the house, it's something for work or something from social media or interior design or trying to improve myself and learning things. So at the moment, I'm trying to learn how to set up a WordPress website so I can produce a website for myself, and I want to start blogging as well. So yeah, loads of things going on, but this is a typical morning for me. So I hope you enjoy it. It's a little bit different from interiors, but yeah, that's where we are. So I'm sure you don't want to be looking at my face too long with no makeup on, but this is me, this is what I look like. I've lost my bubble already, if I ever put that. There's always like 20 bubbles around the house. Bear with me. Found it, it was in my pocket. So sometimes I'm really good with my skincare, sometimes I'm a little bit lazy. I used to work for Clarins many years ago. I'm actually a fully qualified beauty therapist. Qualified when I was in my early 20s, and then I worked as a beauty therapist and I worked for Clarins, a skincare company, and then I actually taught beauty therapy for a little while. So yeah, I have actually got a beauty background, but you wouldn't tell by the way I look after myself now. But the first thing I do in the morning is just use my Foreo machine for a few minutes. So that's that done. When I'm not working or filming, I just don't wear any makeup. But when I am filming for reels, etc., I do tend to put a bit on because then I don't look like I'm being dug up. Not much though. I do wear a lot more makeup when I go out. Yeah, I like getting glammed up when I go out. So this is the moisturiser I use every day, and I got it from, I have my two things I have done to my face. I have my eyebrows microbladed once a year, which makes a massive difference, and I'm actually due for it soon. And I also have Botox, be completely transparent. I started having it because I had like the deep lines here, the deep 11 lines, and I always used to think I looked grumpy on photos, so I started having Botox. I have that like twice a year. That's it really. I really want to. The thing I notice most about myself is this area now, and that's probably with going on sunbeds and blasting the sun when I was younger, which I completely and totally regret now. But yeah, if I could change anything, I feel a bit jowly and I've got a crepey neck, but hey ho. Yeah, so this is actually from the lady that does my eyebrows, and it's a Derma Corrective Cream with an SPF 50. Should have been wearing this 30 years ago, and it just adds a little bit of a glow to your skin, as well as obviously protecting from the sun. Just pop from that on. This is so professional. And yeah, if I've not really got many regrets in life, but that is one of them. That I didn't protect my skin as much as I should have when I was younger, but you can't do anything about it now. You can only just obviously start from now on. Bit of concealer. I really like. I've used all kinds of makeup in the past. I when I used to work for Clarins, I used to spend loads of money on skincare, and I used to get loads of free stuff from Clarins. It was great. But there used to be a Space NK in Leeds, and I used to go in there every week and buy stuff. I used to love it. I think we've got one in Meadowhall now. And I used to spend a fortune on makeup and skincare. Sometimes I do now. I tend to use sort of Charlotte Tilbury if I want to splash out a little bit. But I have started using e.l.f. and I'm really happy with it actually. And it's really inexpensive, but I'm finding it really good. So yeah, a bit of concealer for the dark shadows. And then I always pencil in my eyebrows. Like I said, I usually have them microbladed, but I'm due soon. Don't even know what this one's from, and it needs sharpening, but we'll just go for it. And I've actually got Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, which I need a refill for. But yeah, a bit of that. Make me look like I'm alive. I mean, there's no technicality with this at all. I do make it a bit more of an effort when I go out, but yeah, thankfully this is probably as close as I've shown my face on the internet, to be fair. You know, people see me like this every day, so it's just a bit weird when you're sharing it online. Bit better. Mascara makes a huge difference. This is really good from e.l.f. e.l.f. Lash Extender, and I actually need some more of this. I think mascara would be my go-to product if I could only have one makeup product, because it does make you look a little bit more alive. And what else we're going to put on? Another e.l.f. product, Halo Glow Beauty Wand. Bit of blusher, like that. I know I'm putting it in the completely wrong place, but it just makes my skin look a little bit. Bit more alive, and I might actually treat myself to some lipstick today. And this is a Kylie Jenner one, which I got on the plane. And that is it. What do we do? Something like that. Tap, 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 tap. Never going to be a beauty influencer, but yeah, that's me, ready for the day. It's my first job of the day, every single day, without fail. Pots in the sink. Nobody washes up. Well, they do, but must wash up about 5 to 10 times every day. I'm not exaggerating. We don't have a dishwasher because I actually prefer washing up to unloading and loading the dishwasher. So yeah, first job of the day. I mean, this is going to be such a boring day for you to watch, but this is my day. So this is what it is. Washing up. I mean, the cup says it all, to be fair. Mr. Messy, that's my husband's. This is thrilling content. If you've noticed, we've got no matching bowls or cups. Although I did buy some beautiful ones from Marrakesh, but we don't seem to use them. They're just for show, I think. This is really good actually. I got this from Amazon, and it's a little drainer, but it's got a chute at the side, so all the water that drains off from the dishes goes straight into the sink. Yeah, it's really good. So I'm actually going to get changed now because I'm just going to finish filming a reel. I started doing it the other day. It's an outdoor reel and it's really nice and sunny, and I've got a jumper and trousers on, so I want it to look like it's a nice sunny day, which it is. Oh, just stepped on the dog. So I've got changed, and I think the sun's gone in now, which is about right. But we're just going to film a little bit to finish off my reel, and I'm sure the dog will be on it. He loves to be on my videos. So yeah, I'm going to try and get out there before it probably starts raining or something. He's here waiting, look. You waiting to go on the video? Yeah. Do you want to go on the video with Mummy? Yeah. Right, I do try and combine things when I'm filming. So I do actually need some breakfast, so I'm going for a bit of granola. I'm on a bit of a health kick again. Again, I have phases of being healthy and phases of just eating everything inside. But yeah, I'm on a bit of a health kick with my son at the moment. So trying to be good and eat healthily, drink lots of water. So I'm just going to have some granola and some yogurt, and I'm going to film that while I'm eating, and yeah, you'll see it when you see the reel. Raspberry yogurt, gut health, all sounds good. I usually have some blueberries or raspberries with it, but we're run out and desperately need to do a shop because we're very low on food at the moment. I'm going to go outside, do a bit of acting. Come on then. Yeah, it's too warm. Not really. It's actually freezing. It just looks sunny. So I've got changed again because now it's time for a dog walk. We usually take him out twice a day. And yes, you, talking about you. And yeah, we're going to have a little short dog walk. I'll take you with me. It's quite a nice day out. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to edit the reel that I've just finished. And then this afternoon, I think it's going to be filming the garden if it stays nice. Leo, do you want to go for a walk? Yeah, shall we go for a walk? Come on then. So this is our local park where I bring Leo. I'm just going to watch out because I don't want people to think I'm mad talking to myself with a microphone attached to me. So a little bit about Leo. He's a miniature Labradoodle. We've had him since he was a puppy, and he is now 13 and he's 14 in September, and he's still got bags of energy. He's an amazing dog. I'm going to see if I can get him running. Obviously, because I want him to do something, he won't. Thank you. Oh, there we go. And if you remember on my first video, I popped on, I'll pop it on here actually, the dried flowers, and I wasn't sure what it was. Well, it's cow parsley. I've just double checked with my phone and it is cow parsley. So when they've dried, that is what's in my vase. And he's off. A bit slowly, he's usually a bit faster than that. He loves to have a good sniff everywhere. Takes me twice as long to walk him nowadays. Yeah, he's my best friend. He's like a proper mummy's boy. Loves me more than anybody. And yeah, he's just great. Dogs are just the best. It's quite cold actually, especially in the shade. It was really nice this morning, but it's a bit chilly now. Love this time of year. I really, really love spring. I really struggle with winter. Leo, come on. Yeah, I really struggle with the colder weather and the greyness. Not so much the cold, it's the grey that I struggle with. So this time of year is just my favourite. Love getting out for walks, getting out into nature. We've actually got a motorhome that we've got on loan in exchange for doing it up for somebody. We've had it about 2 years now, I think. So there will be at some point some video and content about that. We've done it up quite quirky. So yeah, we love getting away in the motorhome with Leo. We used to take him away to like Cornwall and Devon when he was younger, and then he went to have his nails clipped, and she made 3 of them bleed, and then ever since then he's had like a massive phobia getting in the car. So for years we couldn't get him anywhere. We just had to take him local, and then since we've had the motorhome, he'll go in that. He's been brilliant. We've travelled down to Cornwall, so he's been able to go on doggy holidays again, which is absolutely amazing. And I hope nobody walks down here will think I'm a mad woman. Yeah, so hopefully we're going to get away this month in the motorhome, so I can take you on a trip with me. We'll love it. Sit down then, shall we get a treat? Sit. Sit. Are you not sitting? Sit down. Sit. Good boy. Gentle. Good lad. My nose is probably red by now. It always goes red when I'm a little bit cold. So yeah, I'm quite enjoying doing this kind of vlog, is it? I don't know. I don't know if this is the kind of thing you like to see or just strictly interiors, but I think it's a little bit of therapy for me, to be honest, because I just started journaling last year and just 2 minutes of the dog coming, so I'll pop in the lead. Oh, there's somebody over there. I'm not bothered anymore. Let them think I'm mad. I probably am. Yeah, started journaling last year, and that seemed to help. Although I've not read anything that I journaled, it was just literally what came out of my brain at the time. So yeah, this might be sort of on a similar scale to that, really. Just because I do like talking, I am an oversharer, unfortunately, but it's who I am, and at the age of 50 I'm not going to change, to be honest. Anyway, we are going to get onto a main road soon, so I'm going to stop this now because people will think I'm totally mad, and see you back home. It's been a couple of hours since I got back from the park, and I've done a few emails, caught up on some admin work, and then spent about an hour editing my reel because I did a voiceover. And I don't know why I do voiceovers. I hate doing them because I think I sound all right when I'm on camera, but when I'm off camera, I think my voice sounds really monotonous. And when I watch people doing voiceovers on reels, I think, oh, they sound really exciting. And I don't. I mean, someone always says, "Well, you put that stupid voice on for mum," and I probably do. I'll probably even do it on this video. Probably try to talk nicer than my accent really is, but it's just the thing that I do without being conscious about it. So yeah, I've done that. I think I'm going to edit this video. I might even launch it tonight, just not overthink it and just put it out there raw, unedited, kind of. And yeah, just me. I think it'd be probably good for me doing this kind of YouTube videos. Whether it's interesting or not, I don't know. I'm not sure. But it'd be nice to actually look back on and think, oh, that's what I was like. That was my stage of life then. That's what I was going through. And hopefully in a year's time I'll be thinking, oh yeah, I'm in a better place than I was then. um, so yeah, so I'm going to do that this afternoon, edit that. I'm going to start filming the garden as well. Leo has made himself comfortable in the best spot on the garden and has claimed his space on the sofa. So yeah, I'm going to start filming the garden and then probably have something to eat. My son will be home soon from university. And then tonight I'm meeting friends for something to eat, which I've not seen him for a good 3 months, I think it is. Friends I've known since I was about 20. So it'd be really nice to catch up with them, plan something for the year. Hopefully, I'm hoping we're going to get a mini girly break away at some point. So yeah, hope you've liked this kind of video. I know it's different from the interiors, but it will mainly be interiors on this account. But sometimes I just like to be the real me. And yeah, if you want to subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. I've got 4,700 and something. Yeah, so it'd be nice to get to 5,000. And thank you very much for watching and watching me waffle on. And apologies for the no makeup this morning.